YouTube, Facebook. What's up, everybody? It's DKG72, and we're back. This is the Friday stream, and happy to be here. Happy to be here. uh, so, trying some different things, trying some new things out, and we're going to see how it goes moving forward. Um, Probably not going to be on here for the longest amount of time today. We'll definitely try and stretch things out as we continue down this road. Um, Still working some things out as far as the streaming and everything is concerned, and still trying some things out. So we're still in the experimentation phase of things. Um, Quick community note: will not have a Monday stream. Will not. There will not be a Monday stream. Um, but we will be back on Wednesday, around about 3:30, and obviously we're experimenting with different times. Wednesdays are going to kind of be locked in at around about 3:30, 4 o'clock. Those times because of my commitment to the program I have in Jennings, and the travel time is going to take for me to get from Jennings over to the studio to do the work, to do, to do the Lord's work. Um, so when you enter the room, enter the chat. Definitely let me know. Hit me up. Say hi, and we will greet you. I will greet you with warm and open arms, of course. Um, so what we're doing today? Today we're still working on zero G. Um, we're going to be working on another panel, another slide. We actually finished up the slide from yesterday, not yesterday. Uh, Tuesday, Wednesday. Good lord, my brain is all over the place. I'm actually pulling that up now, so you can, if you weren't here Wednesday, you can kind of see how that particular slide came out. That was five. No, it's four. Oh no, that's four there. So it was five. Okay, shows me what I know. Reading is fundamental. So yeah. Um, so this one came out pretty good. Um, Lots to unpack with that one. Uh, no, but it came out pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with it. So let's get into working on this next one. And again, it's all about framing the scene. Hold on, let me clean this screen off. kind of, kind of felt some stuff that wasn't supposed to be there. So sometimes you gotta do a little housekeeping, and you gotta protect these screens because these screens can pick up some stuff. Um, these tablets, these. Oops, sorry about that. So when you kind of feel some stuff that shouldn't be there on the surface, I gotta make sure it's gone. I actually got some cleaner for the surface of this, so I may have to get that cleaner out. Let me go ahead and put this glove on too. All right, so um, let's go ahead and work on Zarya real quick. So where's that 30 point? Really just something that's just feel like just gunk on there for some reason. All right, let's go to 20 point. And Um, Again, so the thing about it is that you should never feel afraid to come back to something. A lot of times when I'm doing my layouts, I'm just kind of establishing whatever I need to establish, just kind of the scene, because I know at some point I'm gonna come back to it and work on it some more. And now that I'm back, I can kind of see where I want to go with a particular shot. And a lot of times, this gives me a chance also to reference the script and just kind of see where we're at. Let me see here. So let me pull that script up. Okay, in that particular scene, she's talking. This scene right here, she's talking to Raven. Okay. Okay, so yeah. So I definitely want to have her kind of looking concerned. I guess that's the best way to put it. Where's this man? Put it right there. And her, again, it's just trying to meet the emotional needs of the shot. Um, Probably need to bring that down a little bit. So, go. Anytime I'm feeling something out the ordinary on this, I'm trying to remove it. Getting back there. It's getting back to where it needs to be. So, um, this since I'm actually going back and reworking some of the or redetailing, adding more detail. Um, I'm using it as a time to take the time to indicate what I want to, highlight when I'm doing the inks through the inking phase. Make the inking phase a little bit easier for me. All right, let's see here. Hit the double hand. All right, now let's go ahead and whoops. Let's go to our guy Raven. Had to move that microphone out the way a little bit. It's getting in the way. The problems of content creation. So while I'm paying attention to everything, once again, if you're in the building, let me know you're in the building. Go ahead and hit that like button. And then after you hit the like button, make sure you announce yourself. Announce yourself in the chat. Shoot, we already got one like. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, guys, hit the like button. Then hit the chat. Announce yourself. Let me know that you're in the building. And obviously, if you got questions, you got comments, and we can talk about whatever. Just watched the last episode of Reacher. And it was pretty good. I was a little... It was a couple things I was kind of disappointed in. Not so much in the ending. Or even the big fight that we had been waiting for. Because I think that was everything. It was more just how they handled... It was some... Like right at the end, it was some odd... just film choices that kind of took the steam out of the wrap up sequence. It just felt odd. It felt out of place. Everything else felt in place. And one character's death it didn't feel out of place. It just felt like, dude, really? Did you have a death wish or something? Because there's no way you should. That was the decision you made. That felt kind of whack to me. It made sense somewhat, but it felt kind of whack to me. But everybody else's motivations seemed just about on point. Really? I put that on the wrong layer. It's all good though. Alright. Let's go ahead and select these layers. Bring them down. So that was my thing with the Reacher finale. Overall, a really good season. But like I said, it was just the very end was it just felt off. It felt weirdly awkward. But other than that, everything else kind of made sense. I haven't seen the new Daredevil episodes yet. I need to check those out because I've been seeing the internet chatter behind them. Just this week was it kind of became its own thing. So some reason. Well, that would make sense. See, this is why you pay attention to stuff. Oh, that does make sense. Wait a minute. Look at that other. Yeah. Son of a gun. What was I thinking? You weren't thinking. You were just drawing. That's why I felt like everything was odd. Everything just felt so odd for some reason. That was why. Sometimes you just gotta, hey man, sometimes you just gotta you gotta make, you gotta own up to your bad decisions. And that, what I just did was a bad mistake. It was a brain fart, to be honest with you. All right. But it does give me a chance to address another thing that I noticed. Pull that eye in. Go ahead and all right. Let's. Uh, uh, oh, dummy. Just doing dumb stuff. All right. So here we go. That feature right there is going to save your bacon a lot of times, especially in Clip Studio. Just being able to flip the screen and just kind of take a secondary look at it. Invaluable. All right, now let's get back to this. What I don't like is how that fell apart. Sometimes your line is just not going to act right. There we go. There we go. And then other times, you just got to fight with it for a minute. And one of the things I really like about the vector layer is the vector eraser. So I can just erase, you know, up until I get where I want, up until, lines meet. It just makes things so much easier for a brother. And that vector layer thing is just a thing of beauty. So definitely, if you guys haven't hit the like button yet, go ahead and like the video or the stream. Hit that like button, please. And And if you're so inclined, subscribe to the channel. I'm always looking for new subscribers, new people that will enjoy the content. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. A lot of different pieces of content, including shorts, more vlogs. Even though it seems like I haven't been putting out as many, I need to sit back a little bit. All right. And one of the things I like to do is I like to change up the nib size on my pins. Just makes it whoops. Just makes adding in certain lines a little bit more easier and fun. Let's bring that up to a 10 point so we can go ahead and get that circle in there. The button. Just not feeling that. Now that feels better. Bring it down to 5. There we go. Bring that back up to 8. And this is where we figure out where some of the darks are going to go. Let's follow. Hold on before we do that. Bring that down. There we go. There we go. All right. That breaks through that. Breaks through that. Perfect. All right. Now we can kind of just go ahead and basically all I'm doing right now is I'm blocking out all the dark areas, the areas that I'm going to come back to at some point and darken up, and probably add like some line work too. So doing that, and all right, let's get back to all right. Yeah, interesting. I think I want to go a little bit. Let's do that. And let's go ahead and get that line in there for I just really love this how clean this line is. And just how it kind of really complements. There we go. Just really take that down to a 4. And we can just kind of work it out. Work it out, man. Bring that back up. I think that's kind of it's cool right there. And actually, I'm gonna take this to 10. It kind of gives this right here gives the hair a little bit more texture. So the idea obviously is just kind of make sure we get that hair texture and volume. And just kind of work it out. Let's see, get to this, and we're gonna rotate this. No, rotate that way. There we go. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Bring it up. There we go. So there we go. All right. I think that's a little bit more on the nose. Need all right. And now, perfect. Okay. Yeah, much better. Zoom in a little bit so we can kind of see where I'm drawing at. And just gonna keep building everything up slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Oh, okay, there we go. Now we go into a little bit larger nib sizes and just go ahead and close all that in. Whoop. And a lot of times, this is what drawing um, is really. It's a lot of kind of pre on the fly pre planning. If that's the, I can think that's the best way to put it. You kind of go into something and you kind of have a game plan and you try to execute your game plan to the best of your abilities. And when something gets a little bit off, then you kind of have to step back and assess and regroup and you know adjust on the fly. So, but like blocking in blacks, for instance, you know, understanding kind of where you want the dark areas to be, then pre-planning them out. Like go ahead and blocking off that blocking that area off so they can so that you know exactly where it's going to land and how it's going to look. I just think it's because I think people think this is just done in a vacuum, and it's not. Um, you know, it's a lot of planning and I wouldn't, just an understanding of where things need to go and kind of an idea. You come in there with an idea of how you're going to get to your goal. And that's kind of where I'm at with it. And when you see everything going the way you need it to go, you feel good. And when things aren't going the way you need them to go, you don't feel so hot. Like a lot of times, I think drawing is more akin to being like a baseball pitcher. Some days you got your good stuff, and other days, you know, you might have to figure some things out. Today, I feel like I kind of I've got some good mojo going on with my with what I've been doing so far. And you know, you feeling that good juju, you just kind of be like, okay, that's how it's gonna be today. Cool. As opposed to when things aren't going as well. Oh man. So yeah, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know that you're in the chat. Hit the chat. Let me know that you're in there because I definitely want to talk to you and see what the word is for today. Does anybody have any plans for the weekend? What's going on this weekend? I know I'm supposed to be at a soccer game, St. Louis SC. They're gonna be honoring Miss Jackie, the executive director of Artworks, and that's gonna be fun. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. But anybody have any other plans? Anything else going on this weekend? Hit me up in the chat. Let me know. Excuse me. That was the Pepsi. That's the Coca-Cola talking. That's definitely the Coca-Cola talking. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Like making her. Whoa. Don't need that now. Don't need that much, buddy. Scale up with Cool. All right. Um, let's get back to working on her mechanical bionic arm. And again, some of the black areas. So, nah, need to work on that. Make sure that's a little bit better. There we go. So, there we go. Okay. And all right, there we go. All right. So, put that out there. Too fat. Too fat. And that just adds the extra texture I'm needing for that to work. Okay. So, all right. Definitely got something going on. Let's see here. I gotta leave that up for a second because I screwed the pooch on Raven. I need to put that over there for now. So, all right, let's go with a thicker. We'll bring that up to 15 point. The reason I'm doing that because he's in the foreground of the shot. Let's pull back for a second so you can see. So if you can notice, if you see, he's in the foreground of this shot, while she's more further into the back. Also, if you're looking at the shot, I want your eyes to go here and go that way, so you know that they're having a conversation. Um, hey, what's up, Latif? Oh yeah, I'm having a decent day, man. Cannot complain. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Um, how's it going for you? So, he's chilling at home. Same. Well, I'm chilling at the studio, so it's not. It's kind of like my second home. Uh, so just doing a quick stream with you guys. Uh, uh, so let me pull back a little bit. Okay. So, but yeah, again, I wanted to make the lines thicker, leading towards the characters. Um, and thinner lines for when Zarya's, you know. So I want to have Raven lead us in to this shot. Uh, just trying to go ahead and make sure we get him in straight. And again, just planning stuff out, right? Just go ahead, plan stuff out, and kind of just go from there. Get over here, back over to 15. I'll use a thicker line for these dreads. Especially because they're closer. There we go. Pull those eyes back a little bit. There we go. Yep. Just really bringing. And go ahead and get the shadow area in there. Let's bring that line down a little bit. Let's darken this up. There we go. It's kind of fun and not being afraid to sketch a little. Excuse me. Add those sketchy elements. All right. Let's drop that. Drop that. Cool. Alright, so now let's put a layer up under Zarya. Take a magic wand and use our little magic wand to inverse that. Alright, we're gonna go back to our sub view. Definitely gonna get a hold of that. Back onto our roster layer and just drop in the colors. Actually, we don't need that right now. just the base colors. And y'all know how this goes. Just kind of keep picking colors and covering the spots. Whoa. Let me go ahead and get that. Boom. Yeah, we got a lot going on. Yeah, please hit that like button. I see we got 3 likes already. That's what's up, guys. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Those likes tell YouTube that we are doing good things. So, glad that you guys are liking the video. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, we're trying to get this one straight. Still got some work to do. All right, so now let's go ahead and drop out that. Go down here. Go to our thicken tool. And go ahead and try and thicken this artwork out a little bit, or thicken these colors out. And really all I'm looking for is just to cover the lines between that may show white in the from the coloring process. So like now you see it looks all smooth and everything's covered. So I can go back in and I can fill in other colors. Like get that lip gloss in there. I think the advantage of having just once you get those base flats in there, even when you bring in these secondary flats, it's a little bit more controllable. Whoops. Go a little bit different on here. I remember when I first was digital coloring, I was so reluctant to adjust my colors for some stupid reason. See, it's not that thick. I feel you, but the pollen's not that thick up this way. Well, I haven't been outside that much today. But when I was outside, it wasn't that thick. But when it is thick, oh man, it's a long day for your boy. So I can imagine how it felt. and your allergies just kick in and just start kicking your butt, man. I sure hate it. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Just like to go in and just kind of mop up. Yep, mop up duty is done. All right, let's go ahead. Whoa. All right. Get that white in there. Set this layer, set it to multiply. Throw that purple on there. Purple stuff. All right. Back up for a second. Okay. Yeah, definitely light should be hitting from. So I know um, just basic decision making. So I know the light. Oh, yeah. So we'll put layer over here just so you can see. All right, so the light. Oh, do that for a second. So the light is going to hit. It's going to come from this direction, so it's going to be hitting her face from this way. So all this is going to be in shadow. All right, let's continue. Okay. And let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah, 'cause I don't know about y'all. My back is really not acting right today. So I have to kind of sit a certain way. So in order to make it through this stream. So there we go. And again, this is just part of the process. I'm looking at that. I'm like, ugh. That's not what I wanted. Let's go make a 5 point. I don't know why that looked like that, but that was not looking good. All right, go back to putting in these shadows, or blocking in these shadows, I should say. that down because I think that was a little too high, but it's all good. There we go. Yep. Just want. All right. So now, might want to fill those in, boy. Just might want to fill those in just a little bit. Might want to fill those in, my boy. All right. Yeah, this takes us yeah, it's a little bit more realistic, shadow wise. And again, because we got that the shadows meeting from coming, or the I should say the light hitting that way, that creates shadow areas. All right, let's do this. Now we're gonna go ahead and delete this. Ew. Delete layer. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and get this done up. Delete that. Let me deselect. Now, select the color gamut. Go to our multiply layer. Pull up our hue, saturation, luminosity sliders. Now, normally, lately, I've been going to the warm side, but I have been going to the colder side lately. The last few times, because I think it works better. Bring that saturation down. And luminosity. So, and basically what we're just doing is coloring with the sliders. And it just makes life so much easier, y'all. Raku Gaki. Thank you, appreciate you. Guys, definitely when you hit the chat, let me know that you're in the chat, because that's how we grow. All right, so there we go. And then if you notice, like I said, if you notice right here, all I'm doing is I'm just manipulating the hue, saturation, and luminosity. The further back the luminosity goes lighter, further up gets a little bit darker. So with the hair, adding a little bit of a darkness to it. And if you notice with the purple, once you mess with the sliders, it literally changes everything. All right, select color gamut. And I literally have this hue, saturation, luminosity slider or pop up. So I've got it set up on my quick key remote. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. So I had it set up on my quick key remote. So let's press this key right here. Sorry. Press that key right there. Pops up the sliders, and then I can get to work. All right, 1 second. And you just select the area in your normal layer, go to your multiply layer, pull up the slider, and then it will just change as needed. Keep that towards the darker blue. Bring that luminosity all the way up. I mean the saturation up a little bit. And with this one, I'll bring the illumination down. Let's go back to our normal side. And more normal. Okay, so that got covered in the brown. Okay, cool. All right, let's pull back. See what we got. Oh, bet. Bet. All right, so let's go ahead and put this in this folder. Sorry. And let's hold shift. Okay. And there we go. Cool. And now we can put this, set that up, so we can go ahead and color Raven. All right. Let's go ahead and magic wand him real quick. All right. See my marching ants. Thanks, Meta. And do that. All right. Let's go over here. Whoops. All right. Oh, if you want to know why I'm reaching over, every now and then my camera will go. I guess it's not standby; it just go to sleep, but it's still recording. But I like to be able to see it, so I'm like, stop that. Okay, hold on. Paint bucket. And just paint bucket again. And the cool thing about this paint bucket is that I can just click it and drag it across. Or I can just tap it if need be. So I can click and drag or tap. I love Clip Studio Paint. There we go. And that being said, let's get that out of there. Click on the layer, my flats layer, go here, and figure out the brush size. 200 should be cool. And really all you're doing is you're just fattening up the art. So see these little white spaces? That's when you use the paint bucket. So this fills it in. So that that was weird. So that fills it in. So you can kind of, so you don't have those little white areas, because believe it or not, they do show. So now you put back the black, put back the line work, and you're good to go. Easy peasy, lemon breezy. All right, let's go ahead and start working some things out. That's a little too on the pinkish side. There we go. All right. What size is that? Oh, okay. Bring it down to 12 point. And touch up anything that didn't, or maybe it was a little bit not the right color. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Oh man. Hold on while I adjust my headphones, y'all. Yeah. So it's on this side. Ooh, man, that's much better. Man, my headphones were squeezing the hell out of my head. I don't know what that was about, but I had to make that adjustment. Okay, so let's see here. I think we can kind of go with a. Honestly, we can pretty much go with mostly a shadow around. Yeah. Just enough. And I'll show you how I handle this particular situation. Where I pretty much have decided to shroud most of the base color in the shadow. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of that layer. Alright, so let's go to select. First of all, deselect. Deselect. Alright. Go select color gamut. Go here. Do that. We're definitely gonna move this into the cold there. Then we're gonna saturate that down. And I'm actually gonna bring down the luminosity a little bit. Okay, so now go here to the normal layer, select, I'll select color gamut. Now I'm going to multiply. Go to that multiply layer, hit the sliders right there. Again, just saturate, and then we'll drop the luminosity just enough. So therefore, The eye is in shadow, but it's not. It's not fully in shadow. And finally, well, not finally, but get on that. On that, go there. Uh, I think that's about right. Right about there. There you go. And let's go one last time. Select color gamut. Oops. Deselect. You always want to deselect first before you start a new selection. It kind of confuses it the other way around. All right. Let's pull out. Pull out. All right, cool. All right. And let's put him in this folder. Select. Oh, all right. Cool, cool, cool. All right, guys. Like I said, this was not going to be a full 2 hour stream. Just wanted to get an hour in, a good hour with you. Um, Again, just as a point of reference, I will not be on Monday, but we will be back on Wednesday and Friday of next week. Um, and then next week I got a few announcements I'm gonna make, and we're gonna get some other content up there as well. But just wanted to get on with you guys real quick. Show you what I'm working on. I'll show you the finished product on Wednesday. Um, and that being stated, looking forward to kicking it with you guys again. It's your boy DKG72, and I'm out.